forget what I'm saying without this. Yeah, well, I'm 14. I love doing comedy with my grandpa. Okay, good. I can't see him. Okay, that's all a lie. No, I'm kidding. I like to rip into my grandma a lot. Yeah, her favorite singer is Michael Jackson. You know when Michael Jackson and Jerry Sandusky like to shop at Kohl's? They hear boys' pants are half off. Yeah. You know what Michael Jackson's favorite time is? When the big hand touches the little hand.
Yeah.
I'm doing this coon thing on Monday. It's like one of the world's, I think it's the world's largest coon feed in
Danville, Ohio.
Danville, Ohio.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
And, well, here's what I'm going to do. Hear about the guy who brought the raccoon home to his wife, honey, like our new pet, and she goes, where are you going to keep it? He replies, in the bedroom. She goes, what about that god-awful nasty smell? He goes, well, I've gotten used to it. I'm sure he will too. Yeah. I was speaking about my grandpa earlier. He broke his wrist. He got in a fight with a robot. Well, kinda. It was actually an ATM machine that last when he tried to get money out. Yeah, I like to rip into my grandparents and my mom. My mom, she was this was back when she was in I think when she was younger, when we first moved out. I was just a little tiny baby, so I don't remember this. Well, she was doing some vacuum and stopped working. She called over Grandpa and he's like, well, the bag's full. She's like, there's a bag? And my grandpa's like, what did you think happened? She goes, I thought I just incinerated in the thin air or something. Yeah, and I got another story. My grandpa might not know this story. She was in, I think Marion or Cary, and she one of those post trucks, and it said U.S. and I live in Upper Sandusky. She's like, why is there Upper Sandusky mail clear over here? Yeah. We'll see. Let me think of something that I can say about my grandma. Oh, you want to know how to stump my grandma? Give her a math problem. Like, how many times can 100 be divided by 4?
That stumps her, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stumps me.
I'm just coming up with stuff off the top of my head.
We do it all the time, Jordan, don't worry.
Oh, my grandpa? Yeah. Me and my grandpa, we had to have the birds and the bees talk. I'm not allowed to say sex. Well, we were talking, he's like, he asked me, so is there anything that you know? And I'm like, 5 seconds later, he had 3 pages of notes, and he's like, really, you can actually do that? And then we had to have the drug and alcohol talk. He made it short and sweet. He said, stay out of my stash. Yeah. Oh, teacher told me to spell bitch on the board, so I spelled her name. In my defense, she was. Yeah. Just trying to think of other things like, oh, yeah. Farmer's daughter got to 7th grade, always wore short skirts. One day she comes home with $20. Her mother asked her, how'd you get that? Said, all the boys give me $1 for doing a cartwheel. Said, don't you realize they're just trying to look at your underwear? She said, no, duh, Mom, I realized that's when I took them off. Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, my grandpa, they were up in Canada. It was Tom Cotterman, where they were fishing in the same boat. And there was this beautiful moose just coming out of the water. Perfect time for a picture. My grandpa grabs the camera, press the thing. Next thing you hear, clunk, clunk. He looks down, the batteries fell out. He goes to pick them up and put them back in. By the time he gets it back all around, the mist is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I caught the biggest fish the past 2 years up in Canada. Yeah, I figured out why men like to go fishing. It's the only time they get to hear, whoa, that's a big one.
Good thing your mom in here.
I know, right? She'd already be mad at what I ate for dinner.
Yeah.
What did you eat?
Well, tell them what you ate now.
I ate the Terminator.
Terminator! The whole thing.
Yeah. So if I go running off that way, you'll know why. Kidding. So, how many of you here have been doing comedy for a long time? Well, I'm going to leave it up to him, I believe.
Good job.
Give it up for Jordon Schmidt one more time, everybody.